So I'm back with a tutorial today, and I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. I'm so excited. This is my first time that I've used it. I love the packaging. It's so nice and sleek. Just really pretty. I love purple. These are all the beautiful colors that it comes with. So today I decided to do an olive green lid with a little bit of a, I would say like a peachy pink in the crease, and then just some winged liner and just kind of like a smoky olive green look. I really love the way it came out. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Alright, so first I'm going to start off by applying my NYX eyeshadow base in white. Looks like this. And I used to use this all the time. I think it's a really good eyeshadow base for any look. It just really makes you have like a clean canvas to start with, and then it just makes really any color pop on the lids. And it really is like a sticky base, so it helps the eyeshadow adhere very well to your lid. Like especially if you're using like a cheaper, you know, eyeshadow that doesn't have the best pigmentation, this will give you the best result. Right. Like for me, I don't even need to use an eye primer when I use that, but if you have really oily lids, I would suggest using an eye primer first. There's not really a color in here that I would use as my brow bone highlight. There is one that could be used, but I am very fair, and I think that would be a little bit, just a tad bit too dark for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cream color eyeshadow. This one's my Mary Kay eyeshadow in the color, what is this? This is called Sweet Cream, and it's just a off-white shade, and it's matte, and I love it for my highlight. It's perfect for my skin tone. So I'm just going to take a flat shader brush and use that as my brow bone highlight. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this color right here from the Urban Decay Vice Palette 2. It's called Toxic, and I'm going to take a angled eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to apply this right in the crease, but I am going to go back in with another color. So this is kind of just a transition color, one of the transition colors anyway. Alright, so I think I'm going to use the olive green in this palette just because I've been wanting to do like an olive green look. So I'm going to take this color right here. It's called Stash, and I'm going to take a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to apply this all over the eyelids. Ooh, look at that. It's really pretty. The reason I put the one color in the... So I put that like pinkish color in the crease because there wasn't really any warm tone like matte colors, so I use that one in place of what I would normally use or what I wanted to use. So I'm going to go back in with Toxic and just blend that back into the crease. Techniques. Just going to apply that right along the lower lash line. And with the darker colors, obviously you will get some fallout, so just beware of that. Like I already did my foundation, so I am getting some fallout, so I'm going to have to go back in with my powder and kind of dust away all that fallout. So I'm going to go into this brown right here called Rewind. And I'm just going to take a really small shader brush. And I'm going to pop this right on the outer corner, the outer crease, and just deepen it up a little bit. You really don't have a lot of matte options in this palette. There's only 2 matte shadows in this entire palette, so you may have to use this palette in conjunction with another palette. I want to do a full look with this palette, so I'm just kind of making the shimmery one on the crease, you know, work with what we have here. I think I'm going to go in with this black called Lovestruck. And it's a black with silver flecks. And I'm going to take that same brush and just pop that right on the outer corner. And I'm just going to bring it and make my outer V with it. And I'm also going to take that shade and apply it to the very lower lash line. And it's going to be more on the outer portion of that lower lash line, so don't bring it all the way in. I'm going to take the color Rewind, the one that's the matte brown, and just kind of blend the outer portion of the crease with that. And I'm using the angled brush with that, just so you know. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with Toxic, and it's that shimmery, it's like a pinky peach or something. Yeah, it's like a pinky peach. So I'm just going to touch that up on the crease. Okay, and I'm just gonna go back in with this little brush to touch up the black just on the very outer corner. Don't blend too much. I go back in with Stash, the olive green, and touch that up on the lid. And then I'm going to take this color right here called Strike, and it's this gold. And I'm just going to use my finger, and I'm going to apply this right on the middle of the lid, just with my finger. Yeah, that looks good right there. See the difference? I think it makes it look really good. So I want to go along the lower lash line with the matte brown called Rewind. Just going to take a little bit of that on a pencil brush. And I'm trying to place it right below the olive green. So I'm going to go back in with the olive green and just touch that up. It's really all about like going between colors and just blending and blending and blending until... I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and blend everything out. I'm also going to blend the lower portion of the lid, or the lower lash line a little, so I'm just going to go back in and add that so that it peeps through. I really want that color to peep through the top. So I'm going to take Strike, that's the gold color, and I'm just going to apply this right in the inner tear duct. Just bring it up onto the upper lid just a little bit to meet up with the olive green. bottom. So I just left it very blended out down there. Alright, so now let's move on to liner. Alright, so for the waterline, I'm going to use Rimmel London ScandalEYES Waterproof Kohl Pencil, and this one is in black. It looks like this. And I'm just going to apply this right on the waterline. Oh, there's a chunk there. Hold on. So next I'm going to take my L'Oreal Lacquer liner. This is in Blackest black. It looks like this. And I'm going to take my Sigma eyeliner brush in EO5. And I love this thing. I just recently got this and I absolutely love it. I should have gotten this a long time ago. I feel like the eyeliner is getting a little dried out. What I'll do is I'll just take the first top layer of it off with like a wet wipe or just a Kleenex or a napkin or toilet paper, whatever you have. So just wipe off the top of it, just because the top portion is what's drying out. So it's a little bit softer now that I did that. For the rest of my face, I use my Almay TLC True Lasting Color 16-hour foundation. I just started using this. I tried this because of Lip Gloss Leslie. She said it was one of her favorites, so I gave this a try because Ulta was having 40% off. And then under the eyes, I use my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is the Eraser Dark Spot Concealer. I just use that as a under eye concealer. For powder, I use my Sonia Kashuk. This is the brightening powder, and it's a loose powder, so I use that all over my face. For contouring, I use my Smashbox Bronze Light Suntan Matte Bronzer. This is one of my favorites. For blush, I use my Benefit Rockateur blush. Looks like that. It's a really pretty blush. And then to give it a little of a bit of a gold highlight, I use my Sephora MicroSmooth Illuminator, Baked Illuminator. This one's in Stardust, and it's just a gold highlight. It's really pretty. I don't know if you can see that right there. And for mascara, I use the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express, and this is the Cat Eyes, and I love this mascara. My eyelashes look really long and lengthy. Oh, for lips, I use my Rimmel London Lasting Finish Lipstick in Tiramisu. It's just like a nude. And then for my actual lips, I use my NYX Jumbo Pencil Crayon in Pecan. And it's just a nice like neutral color. I think it's really pretty. A little bit mauve-y, if you ask me. I think it's a really pretty color. So yeah, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, oh, let me just tell you what I'm wearing on my nails. Oh, okay, so for nails, I'm using the Revlon Brilliant Strength Nail Enamel. This one is called Beguile. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I will put it down here. This is the color. It's just a really beautiful, well, on the nails it looks more like a dark green, like a almost emerald kind of green. In the bottle though, it looks like a greenish purple, just depending how the light hits it. So it does look like that on the nails, like in the sunlight, but just in the shade without the sunlight, it looks more green than purple. So I think it's a really pretty fall color. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I hope to maybe do another tutorial with this palette. Let me know if you guys want one, maybe using these like pretty blues. So yeah, just let me know, and thank you so much for watching. Bye! Oh, so when I recorded the intro and, you know, finished the video and everything, I forgot to tightline. I wanted to tightline right up there. So I did that using my Rimmel London pencil that I used on the waterline, and I think it looks so much better, nice and crisp. So yeah, love that.